Folks, welcome inside this food truck here. I'm going to let my man here, Andre Newman, just make an announcement. It's an happy 9/11 to everybody out there who's tuning in. And my guest today is a serious artist in his own right, multi-dimensional artist, and an entrepreneur in his own right. Andre Newman, welcome to the Jake Feinberg Show.
Thank you, Jake. It's good to see you again.
It's been a minute, but why don't you talk about the purple truck?
Well, I'll probably be interrupted by some customers, but I can try and multitask.
Yeah, you can talk a little bit, and then we can talk to them too.
Because we got. Well, this is Tucson's first wholly solar-powered food truck kitchen. We got established about 3 years ago. We are always serving all organic acai bowls, smoothies, juices, ice cream concoctions, and customers. So, hey, what's happening? How's it going?
It's going pretty good.
Yeah?
It's really hot today.
I know, and a little humid. Nice shirt.
Thank you. Can I have a large acai?
Large acai? Absolutely. You go with all the classic toppings? All right, coming right up.
Can we make that? You're going to demonstrate
so
that?
this is
How long has that word been in the vernacular?
Man, I don't know. I don't speak Brazilian Portuguese. It's Portuguese. So.
What are you dipping out of there, man?
Well, this is the acai. I'm actually gonna go into my surplus bag here. This is a puree that's made from the acai berry, and it's grown in Brazilian Amazon. We use a brand called Aqui, and it's a pretty clean form of acai. It's got a little coconut water that sweetens it, and otherwise it's just stabilized with organic guar bean gum.
But I mean, like, so there's a certain cat that you've connected with down in Brazil that.
No, it's just a company based in California that imports it from Brazil.
Why did you choose? I'm just curious. Like, is this the highest grade in Tucson? Do you have a lot of competition here? This is the first solar-powered truck, but I mean, like.
Well, I don't want to say it's the highest grade, but it is one of the most popular, and it is the only all-organic acai here in town. From the granola to the honey, we keep it organic. All of the fruit is as well, and with acai bowls, it's important that you get the right texture as well as the flavor. So,
You explain the difference between the two?
Well, the texture should be not like a smoothie, but more like a sorbet. And I mean, I've heard from customers that they prefer our version because it is.
Yeah, let's just take a look at it before you hand it in. Look at how beautiful that is. The purple truck, man. You got to give the more formal name. Beautiful.
All right, there you go, my friend.
How many a week do you get of these? How many do you buy a week?
I only buy one a week.
One a week.
But I'm loyal.
It's true.
Why do you like Andre? Why do you like his truck?
I don't know. I just really love it.
You dig it? You've never had it before. How old are you right now?
I'm 19, but I've had it. I started getting it last year or last semester.
Right.
In the spring, and I've kind of just came back ever since.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for being willing to go on the impromptu interview. I hope you enjoy that. Right on.
What are you going to order? The same thing?
Yeah.
Okay. You have about 5 minutes. I'm actually needing to blend up another batch. Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
What are the biggest obstacles to overcome right now? I mean, is it just having to do stuff like this, where you have to recharge it?
Yeah. Well, I guess being a small business, right now I generally have help only if it's necessary. So it's it's a lot of man hours put in just to keeping the truck stocked and serviced, or being able to service folk as a solo artist. Sometimes get a little overwhelming, but it's all good.
How do you do, Andre? If you would talk to the audience about how you keep yourself centered.
Oh, podcast. Yeah, I listen to
You listen to Jake Feinberg Show, right?
sometimes
Yeah.
I have.
Yeah,
I have
big,
heard
big,
a few
man.
interviews that I really love that I'd keep in my archive. But yeah, podcast, good music. You know, I mean, I'm interacting with people all day, so I feel like I'm socially connected. And yeah, I'm delivering a good product. So I'm really focused on making sure that I'm consistent and that I'm delivering good customer service.
Just for the record, I mean, I've known Andre's from Baltimore originally and also an Acroyoga. But when did has the entrepreneurial spirit always been something burning inside you? I saw the truck yesterday at Chinese school with my daughters.
Right.
You're dropping your daughter off, and I'm like, this guy's got this. I mean, what year is this Chevrolet?
I think it's mid-90s Chevy step van. It is formerly was a delivery truck. I think it's the company was Cintas. I think they do like uniform delivery and like fire suppression equipment.
The crowd continues to build here in the purple truck. I mean, this is like Neverland here, man. Here's the thing: when did you get
funny?
Why did you decide to go the entrepreneurial way? Have you done entrepreneurial business before?
Well, yeah, I used to do this in college. I had a little, just me and some friends would.
How often do you come here?
I've only come here one other time.
3 times a week?
Probably once, because I come with her.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
What do you? Yeah. So and you dig the product a lot.
Yeah.
Do you ever get anything different?
No, I only get the acai bowls.
Acai bowls. Beautiful. Thank you so much.
And that was a large, right?
Yeah.
All right. Wipe my brow. Just don't feel my brow right now.
So you had a truck, a food truck, or the same? You weren't serving Aqui.
Oh no, I was at Morehouse College back in the early '90s. My friends and I were then at house parties and dances.
Morehouse down in Georgia.
festivals.
Georgia.
Yep, Atlantic, Georgia.
So what kind of cuisine was? I mean, what kind of food were you serving?
Just smoothies. $1.50 a smoothie. We had 3 flavors.
$1.50 smoothies.
Yeah, it was. We were serving other college kids, so nobody really had money. So it was more about the volume. We'd set up at parties and sell hundreds.
Go back to the. I mean, I'm trying. Besides the podcast, I'm saying being an entrepreneur and being solo. And you say it's a little overwhelming.
I have a business partner, and my daughter helps me often.
You want to talk about what role she serves?
She's the general manager.
Your daughter's the general manager.
Yes,
That's a
my
huge
10-year
amount of responsibility. 10-year-old daughter's the general manager.
Yeah, she programmed my point of sale. She is the money taker. She also is good on quality control. She's the most serious person oftentimes on the truck. And she's very well known to the customers, and she makes very good wages. She earns us some good tips. Not to exploit her, but
she's kind of the entertainer. Yeah.
All right, my friend. There you go. It's going to be $7.50 in cash.
I'm hoping he can order something different. I mean, I'm proud of the business. I just want to see him make something else.
Acai bowl is probably what we sell more than anything else, man. That's the key. There you go, my friend. All right, thanks, ladies. See you next time. Next week.
Yeah.
All right, next Monday. Hey, what's happening, homie? How you doing, man? Thanks for your patience.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, what you thinking?
Can we just get a small acai bowl?
Small? All right. Just one?
Just one.
All right. And you go with all the toppings? All right. I like those tattoos, man. Where'd you go for that? The
Fast Lane Tattoo over on the east side.
Okay. Yeah, tight.
Just for the audience who's in Tucson, people have been asking what are your hours? Like how often are you parked here? How do you even get How does it work now? I mean, like mobily, like you pay rent on this parking space?
Yeah, we pay a daily fee to the, well, not fee, but just rent. We call it to the church, the good people of First United Methodist. Board of Trustees really like my proposition. My business partner and I did a presentation for the board at a board meeting a few years ago, and next week we were granted permission right away. So we got a really good relationship with them. They're a very inclusive congregation, very progressive, very tapped into the U of A community.
Sure. Do you wind up helping out a lot of people that are hungry on the streets too? Homeless people. I mean, what I'm saying is the church yeah.
I have, definitely. I mean,
But out of your own free will?
for sure. I mean, it's not like a regular thing. I don't want to sound like I'm some.
No, you're not a saint. Nobody.
Saint.
No, you're not.
Okay, cool, man. It's 585. Let's see.
Yeah. This rig here.
Right there, you go, Justin.
And it's hot. It's about 100 degrees.
You guys need anything? No? Okay. All right. Thanks a lot, bro. Appreciate you. Hey, how's it going? Thanks for hanging out.
That's totally fine. Can I get a small acai bowl with no granola?
No granola? Okay. Do you have a aversion to gluten, or you just don't like it?
Just don't like
Okay, cool. And were you interested in anything? Just get you started.
Oh yeah, I was gonna get a small acai.
All right, with all the toppings?
Yeah.
All right. Got a little lifesaver here. Our battery powered.
I'm helping my man here, Andre. We're worldwide, but we're introducing. You know, I mean, to me, it's like how often do you come here?
Occasionally, like once or twice a week, because it's on my way back from
But
classes.
like more than once a week.
Oh yeah.
And why would you choose? Why do you choose to? I mean, this is like lunch for you.
Kind of a snack, yeah, like mid-afternoon snack before I start my homework.
Right. And can you just talk about why you decided to come to the purple truck here?
Well,
I mean, and don't just say it's the only one serving this.
I mean, it's really healthy food. I love the acai bowls. It's just like a nice, like healthy snack to have before I like start homework, obviously. So, but,
And what
yeah.
about Andre? You enjoy
Oh
his
yeah,
presence?
I've had some fun conversations. But yeah, he's really cool. So.
Oh, come on, I'm getting flattered here. That's enough of the
I mean, it's about
flatter.
customer service, man. Unbelievable. But I'll tell you, I mean, it's
Corn nuts. That'll be cool. Oh yeah.
in general, how many food trucks do you normally actually get food from?
Only this one. I don't really ever see any other food trucks though. So.
Is that true, Andre? I mean, you're the only one on this strip?
I don't know if there's
Yeah,
are there
we
any
got
others?
a special place. I'm really fortunate.
What was the proposal like to the church? I mean, what were you basically trying to get across? That it was just going to be.
Well, one, that we're solar powered, so we've got a really small like footprint in terms of pollution and noise. We don't run on a generator. We're quiet, and yeah, we're family oriented. You know, my business partner, me, and my daughter went to do the presentation, so they knew that we were, you know, just genuine folk who are, you know, just trying to provide a service, be good entrepreneurs. Yeah.
I mean, you've had a steady flow of customers. We haven't had a chance to wrap it all. I'm losing weight though, and that Yaru really wants that to happen. So this is a good thing.
Yeah, this is nothing.
No, nothing.
Hello.
Woo!
That's without granola.
And I also have
All right.
15 minutes in cooking here with Andre Newman on the Jake Feinberg Show. Thanks, guys. See y'all in a little bit.
Yeah, take a bite for the video. She's willing to.
Let's get it. Let's just see what you're eating there. Can you describe what you're eating?
There's the acai bowl. It's got the obviously the acai, the granola, the strawberries, a bit of honey, and bananas.
How?
It's really good.
Yeah, beautiful. All right, go about your business. Good luck.
Yeah, bye.
Thank you.
So I mean, why do you? What's the point of view about being like environmentally conscious? It may seem evident to you, but like, why not work at some wholesale big company as far as your own mentality? your own point of view?
Well, I mean, I've always been a social worker, you know, in my past life. Just, you know, came out here for, you know, graduate program in public health, and when I came out, I basically worked for nonprofits doing like health education, you know, community outreach. Worked a lot with at-risk youth around trying to promote healthy lifestyles. And
was it diet, or you also like help them stay on the right path?
No, we shared a lot of meals. I mean, I'm no nutritionist, but I've, you know, done a lot of research.
Well, you're street scholar, you know?
Yeah, and I've, you know, I do have a degree. I do know how to research. That's what you learn in school, is how to research. So I've you know, done a lot of research into this product. My business partner and I've done a lot of experimenting with different recipes, and you know, he happens to be a solar technician, so that's how we you know, came up with the idea to outfit the truck with solar power versus gas power, or you know, just to sort of nuance the truck in ways that would make it more attractive to customers and also get us more opportunities to set up at events.
So the pollution thing is legit. I mean, you could be pumping out a lot of toxic stuff if you didn't do solar panels.
Right. True. And it's, you know, like I said, it's just a way to make the truck unique. It, you know, it pays a lot of dividends socially in terms of us being able to, you know, work in environments where otherwise we would be, you know, a blight, you know, to...
How nice is the mobility component? I mean, this is your normal spot on month. Just talk to you about the hours where you are, and then oftentimes where else the other kinds of events you'll hit.
Well, we are at this particular location every week, Monday through Friday, from normally about 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. depending on, you know, whether or not I have any errands to run in the morning. I'm normally here between 10 and 11, and we otherwise are really popular with jiu-jitsu players. So we've done...
Why is that?
Jiu-jitsu tournaments. Well, jiu-jitsu is a Brazilian martial art, or you know, some really good players out of Brazil, the Gracie family. So it's almost like a cultural phenomenon. Like, folks appreciate it at jiu-jitsu tournaments because it's light. A network that's managed by a broker, network of food trucks, and so I get, you know, on a regular basis, insights about special events, catering opportunities, and the like through that broker, Tucson Food Trucks.
You are also an acroyogi. Can you explain to the worldwide audience? I mean, I wish you could demonstrate, and actually we'll have to do that in a separate live edition. But what is acroyoga, and how? You don't, master's the wrong word, but I mean, how have you cultivated? How have you talk about past lives? You talk about this life. How have you cultivated your individual flavor as an acroyogi?
I'm definitely not a master. I practice acroyoga on occasion, and I perform and also teach on occasion. I've been practicing acroyoga for about 8 years now. My partner and I, she and I were introduced to acroyoga through the founders of Acroyoga Montreal, and those are the folk who mentor us, and I consider to be the brain trust and the physical inspiration for acroyoga, or at least my acroyoga practice.
One question: what was when you first saw it being demonstrated? What was the most exciting thing that stood out to you? Most unique thing that you the first time you ever saw it?
Well, I guess the acroyoga that I really appreciate is sort of the style out of Montreal, and that infuses not only yoga but dance, you know, partner movement. With the brother Eugene, who we just had a lot in common with. And you can check us as to not hear me talk about it,
Yeah.
and to be able to actually see the essence. You can check us on YouTube at Flight School Acro. We have a YouTube channel with at least 24 videos up from over the years, and you can kind of see how we've evolved as performers.
As a final question for you, as a visionary entrepreneur, where do you want to see the purple truck? You know, in a year. I mean, how do you want to keep growing? Is what I'm trying to say.
Well, we are growing. Convinced that business will only get better, and we'll more than likely scale up to either a kiosk somewhere on the U of A campus, or possibly a second truck. Sky's the limit. I mean, I know, as I said, we have a good product, one of the best in town, and I want to grow in an intelligent, well-paced fashion, rather than, getting too ahead of myself. So, the ebb and flow